Hello, welcome to De La Cruz Stadium. We have the Belen Wolverines against Somerset Academy. We're, I am here with
I
I'm Sebastian Fernandez, and this is Ben.
no
Noah.
one no Perez.
Noah, who do you think is going to be the most influential for this game?
I think Danny Garcia all the way. Starting at running back, you're gonna make a huge impact on the Wolverines offense today.
The Wolverines started with an onside kick recovered by Somerset at the 49 in plus territory. Somerset lines up one running back in the backfield. They have two wide receivers on both sides. They run it. Number 3. He bounces outside, gets some yards, still going,
Oh
and he goes down. Oh no,
no,
he's still up.
still up.
And it's
First
a
down on the
touchdown.
first play.
The Wolverines struggle
Wow.
to tackle.
Wow. First play of the game, your Somerset Academy scores.
Yeah, that's a. That was a great block by the O-line, and Belen really couldn't do anything there. The defensive line was toast, and he got down to the secondary, and then he just had one man to beat, and he broke the tackle. And he
Field
was
goal is
gone.
made.
Yeah, good field goal.
Well, first play of the game for your Somerset Panthers. Score the ball. Let's see how your Wolverines offense could do to come back from that touchdown.
Well, yeah, we know this offense is very good with Batista, the quarterback. Danny
Running the
Garcia.
ball, quick slants, up and down
Yeah.
the field. Your Wolverines offense,
So we're
very strong.
we're gonna see if they could get in the groove of things and continue and strike back, because the defense really didn't look good that first play. So
At all.
they're gonna need a lot of points this game, because that looked rough today. Especially if Somerset could get a run game going, that might be a loss.
Looking at your Somerset roster, doesn't seem to be that big of a roster compared to your Wolverines.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like the game against Somerset on the homecoming. They didn't have many guys compared to Belen, and it's the same thing with the middle school.
Yeah. They look to be flipping their offense, their players on offense and defense.
Yeah, let's see here if they do an onside kick, since that's what we saw Belen do, or they try to put him deep.
Kicking off for your Somerset Panthers, we have number 12.
And they kick it deep. And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds for a flag. They look to be starting with better field advantage than the... Oh, no. The Somerset Panthers actually recovered a onside kick, so they had better field advantage than your Wolverines. Who was going to return that kick was number 1, Danny Garcia.
Who is also the running back and the linebacker.
For your Wolverines, yeah.
But
Oh, it looks to be a re-kick.
I think it was a flag on the play, so they'll have to do it again.
Oh, okay. Just five yards back?
I think so, because I think, start at the 40.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
Now
5 yards
kicked
back.
off at the 35. In the backfield for your Wolverines, again, number 1, Danny Garcia and
Henry Brumfield
Henry Brumfield.
can be returning this kick if they send it deep, which they did last time.
Good kick. Looks to be returned by Henry Brumfield, number 7. Henry, gets taken down right about at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, now let's see what the Wolverines go out in. You know, this first drive, it got to be good. It has to look good. You know, Somerset, they look great on that first drive. So let's see what the Wolverines can do to
Recover from that
definitely.
touchdown. "7-0 from your game at De La Cruz Stadium. Looks to be a night game here at Belen under the lights. Let's see what your Wolverine offense can do here.
Batista is under center with Danny Garcia
No, that looks to be Chase Pugliese in the backfield.
and Danny Garcia also. They hand it off. It's a fumble.
Fumble first play.
And it's
Recovered by number 55.
a disaster
Wow.
for the Wolverines.
Disastrous first play.
And now you put back your defense in, which just let a massive touchdown.
I can't believe that. Wow. Wolverines look sloppy there.
Definitely. They need to get their act up, and they need to recover. I think this is a big drive already because they don't want to be down 2 touchdowns early on in the game. And this, if the Wolverines can just give 3 and out right here, that would be massive. But if I'm Somerset, I think that this is kind of like 4-down territory because you're going to be the first downs at 28, 29-yard line. So there's no real point of kicking it. So I
Yeah.
think that Wolverines.
See what Wolverines can do here on defense.
It's a
Hand it
jet
off to number 9. Taken in the backfield. Missed tackle. Looks to be taking it for another touchdown for your Somerset Panthers.
What's killing the Wolverines is tackling. They haven't done anything tackling so far, and they're just getting slipped through down to the secondary, and those guys they're struggling to tackle, and that results in another touchdown. So
13-0 for your Somerset Panthers. Let's see if they can make their other field goal attempt.
really bad start by the Wolverines. We were expecting something much better.
Yeah.
Especially with the defense, who has been very disappointing today. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, and each of them have been 35-plus yards on a run. That last one was a jet sweep. But, nothing good really
Field goal
happened
good.
in any of those plays, except the return from Henry. You got
Yeah.
the rushing touchdown, the fumble, and now this.
Yeah, the fumble looked to be caused on the snap from Jose Batista to the handoff to Chase Pugliese in the backfield. Let's see what Wolverines offense could do here. Back on the kick return. 14-0 for your Somerset Panthers.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a big drive. Like I said it last time, they're going to need to score here because if you get down 14-0 already, we've seen how dynamic this Somerset offense has been so far. So you definitely don't want to be down by 2, 3 scores.
Early on in this game, yeah.
Definitely. And then the chance to recover will be very slim.
So returning for your Wolverines, we have Danny Garcia and Henry Brumfield back in the backfield. Let's see what your Wolverines can do here. They look to be bringing out a new kicker for your Somerset Panthers, number 19.
And let's see what they do here. Since it's a new kicker, they may change the idea up. And they
Squib, look like a squib. Danny Garcia with a pickup.
fumble. And then he taken down at the 34-yard line. You see it again. Wolverines struggling to
Have control of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the fumble. They got.
Completely agree with you.
So.
Let's see what your Wolverines can do here.
Yeah, their offense got to step it up. Especially, I want to see this drive. Batista, the quarterback.
I would love to see something from him today.
Yeah, being able to throw it downfield, create plays with his legs. So yeah, let's see what he could do. The Wolverines have Danny Garcia, and
Chase Puelles.
in the backfield.
Handoff to Danny Garcia. Taken down at the 33. Look to lose some yards there.
Yeah, it's really rough for the Wolverines. Already, all the plays really have been negative. Nothing to show that you could come back and, really struggling offensively, defensively, and especially, I would say that Somerset is absolutely dominating the line of scrimmage, and I think that they may have to throw it big time here in this game because they may get down by a lot from what we've seen so far. And it'll be handoff to Danny Garcia.
Another handoff.
Garcia will lose
yards. Look to be at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, right there. He did a great job finding hole, but he was met with a Somerset player, and he had a great tackle, good open field tackle down to the 33-yard line, and now the Wolverines have a 3rd and 12 coming up.
Sad to see that the Wolverines have only handed it off today. I would love to see Jose Batista throw a long field for a catch from either Luke Leon or Chase Puelles. Looks to be handed off again.
Oh, it's a trick play. Number 2.
To Jake Cueto. Looks to be
He's
taking it down the field.
He has some space going downfield, and he's pushed down to the 10-yard line. What a play. It's a trick play. Fake to Danny Garcia.
Awesome play by Wolverines.
To Jake Cueto, and he had room to go.
That guy caught up with him fast, though. It looks to be a linebacker, maybe even a cornerback.
Yeah, we've seen that the Somerset team is very athletic. So how can Belen?
Yeah, it also looks like your Somerset D-line is also their O-line, just switching back and forth.
Yeah, so I think that later this game, Belen will have the advantage on the line because they will be tired through all this work. And
there goes your number 55 for your Panthers going back on the field from your O-line.
And there's a timeout. We will be back with you in a minute. Back out on the field come your Wolverines, and they are at the 10-yard line, goal-to-go situation. They have 2 running backs in the backfield. They have Danny Garcia and Chase Puelles. They give it up to Danny Garcia. Garcia met quickly by a Somerset player.
Looked to lose some yards there, right? Or
yeah, he
lost some yards there.
Yeah, Danny has really been struggling running the ball today.
Not as much blockers as you would like, but look to be they haven't passed the ball once. Your Wolverine offense. Let's see what they can do here.
Also, something I've noticed is that they've only run it to the outside. They're not running it to the inside with their interior offensive line. So let's see what they can do there.
Let's see.
And it looks like there's a bit of confusion, and it'll be 2nd down from the 11, goal-to-go situation. Batista goes under center. He has
Chase and Danny back in the backfield. Looks to be another run.
Oh, but he
out
looks to throw it.
Oh, looks to throw it.
Batista passes it. And he's going to score!
Caught by Jake
Touchdown!
Cueto. Touchdown, Wolverines offense.
Jake Cueto, the first time they throw the ball, they are successful for a touchdown. That is what you want to see from the Wolverines, being able to strike with Batista throwing it.
Player highlights from here. Jake Cueto, outstanding player, running back and forth, wide receiver. Looks to never drop the ball. Amazing player. Very athletic.
Yeah, he's been the only he's been definitely the best player on this Wolverines team. He had that big run to get them set in his position, and now he got the touchdown. Good pass from Batista also. And the O-line gave him a tie there. Good job, but they're going to go for two. And two backs, which we've seen a lot.
Wow, going for
Chase
2 points here.
And Danny in the backfield. Batista
Looks at another throw again.
to throw it, and he misses the throw a bit to the outside, the back pylon, but the receiver was not there.
6-14. Somerset Panthers in the lead.
Belen will kick it off when we see you next. It is now 14-6. Belen just scored a touchdown. What do you think was the key of that drive, Noah?
I think the key part of that drive was just Jose passing the ball more. Your Wolverines need to pass the ball more. Their running game has not been on point with no blockers ahead of their attackers. Number 20. Oh, another onside kick. Bounce.
And it looks to be recovered by Somerset.
I think that went out of bounds, actually.
Yeah, so...
No. It got recovered. No flag on the play.
Yeah, so Somerset will get the ball at...
the 46, 47.
Yeah, 46-yard line. And we need to see how this Belen defense is doing. They've let up two big rushing plays.
On 2 plays.
Yeah, so...
2 touchdowns on 2 plays. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, they gotta get on point with the tackling because that's been struggling massively.
In the backfield looks to be number 24. Mr. Kajigas.
Somerset has one back. They throw it, and it is incomplete behind the wide receiver. And it will be a 2nd down and 10 following the incompletion. Somerset throws the ball for the first time there. And I think they'll be going back to the run after, the incompletion, since the run has been what's worked best.
Yeah, exactly. Jet sweep. It looked to be a jet sweep there, but a little fake. And thrown to number 2, but just overthrew it a little bit too much.
Yeah, they're getting the Wolverine on their toes. One in the backfield. It's a screen pass to number 5.
Missed tackle.
He has some room. He got his space, and he's going to go
Number 5.
all the way for a touchdown. And it seemed when they have had some open field space, Somerset, they
just capitalized on the open space.
Exactly.
Wow. Screen pass, downfield. Number 5, touchdown. 20-6, Somerset Panthers.
Yeah, Somerset not really relying on the quarterback that much. They do a screen pass, drop it off, make it easy for them, and it's just all on the players. And two missed tackles there by the Wolverines. They got to get up to their game because right now it looks like this Somerset offense is going to be fierce.
Good. Field goal is good. 3 for 3 for your Somerset Panthers on the PATs. 3 for 4 on drives. That's crazy. Wow. I think your Somerset Panthers are relying on their big players to get some blocks and then just run it down the field.
Well, yeah, but let's see what they'll be able to do at the end of the game because, like you said before, they have the same offensive lineman playing defensive lineman. So that probably means that they have the same players on offense playing on defense, or at least most of them. So by the second half of this game, they're going to be worn out. So maybe Belen could capitalize on that. Let's see.
Kicking for your Somerset Panthers looks to be number 19, the left foot kicker. Possibly another squib kick to get some extra yards and a little fumble last time for Danny Garcia. Let's see what your Wolverines can do here.
4:17 on the clock. And another drive for Belen will be coming up. It is going to
a
be
nice kick cat by Danny Garcia. Looks to have some room. Takes the hit. Down at your 39-yard line. Good run from Danny Garcia. Could have got some extra yards. Couldn't capitalize on the extra blocks.
Yeah, we saw the speed there by Garcia. He's a fast guy on this team. So we're going to see if he could really capitalize on that. And that's probably why they've been going to the outside with Danny. But he hasn't gone any room like the Somerset players to get to that second phase to break a big one.
Yeah, completely agree with you. Let's see what Wolverines can do here. Maybe another passing play since they've saw that has capitalized on the Somerset Panthers defense. But let's see what Mr. Batista can do here.
Batista under center with Danny Garcia and Chase. He's going to throw it
Caught.
downfield. And it is incomplete. He just overthrew his receiver. He had him right there.
Jose looks to be overthrowing the ball a lot today.
Yeah, it's really tough when that happens. Because then, they're really struggling so far.
Yeah. Let's see if your Wolverines can get some yards here since they're in the backfield for your Somerset Panthers. Maybe a screen pass or even a slant to one of their receivers.
And as we see, another two running back. It's Chase and Danny again.
Wow, your Wolverines look to be running the same play.
Danny.
Oh,
No.
That's Jake. Oh, breaks a tackle. Gets hit from behind.
Gets a gain about 1 yard.
Looked to give up himself there, but got hit with an extra hit.
So, Noah, what do you think that they should do here on a 3rd and 9? What is your game plan right here?
3rd and 9. Hopefully Wolverines can get maybe a first down here. Or even maybe like a little yards and then go for it on 4th down. But your Wolverines need to step up and take charge in this game.
Definitely. As we see Jake
Cueto and
Cueto on the field. Danny Garcia.
The same formation for your Wolverines they've been running all night. Danny and Chase in the backfield. Fake handoff
Batista's
to
throw, and it's
Chase
caught,
and at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, right.
Only got maybe even a yard there.
Yeah, it's definitely not what they're hoping for. Batista, he has to realize that it's 3rd down. You gotta take a big shot. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
You gotta go downfield. You can't just settle for the 1 yard play. And there was guys right in front of him, so he would have had to break some tackles
You Wolverines look to be going for it on this 4th and 9.
Yeah, Batista goes out there.
4th and long. Let's see what your Wolverines can cook up here.
Definitely going to be a passing down. That is a 4th down. And it will be the same formation they've been running. 2 backs in the backfield. Danny Garcia and Chase. Batista. He's going to throw it downfield.
Throws it long field to Jay Cueto. Caught!
Cueto, what a play.
What a play by your Wolverines.
Great pass from Batista. He underthrew it a bit, but still it got to where it needed to be. Perfect for the Wolverines as they needed that on a 4th and 9 where they were really struggling. And now they have a chance to capitalize for some big points. And let's see what they could do.
Amazing job by your Wolverines. Threw the ball long field, moved the chains up. Now they look to be on the 37 marker and 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see what Wolverines can do here. You see, Seba. They just gotta keep on passing the ball to Mr. Cueto and stop. I mean, running play could get some little yards, but they need to step up for the game and get some blocks out there.
Definitely, that's all that's worth. Cueto, 1:52 left in the 1st quarter. Batista in the backfield. Batista under center. They are gonna
hand it off to Danny Garcia, taken down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, it's really not good for Belen right there. They hand it off, try to get it. Danny Garcia, what they've been doing the whole time, try to get him some space. But Belen Somerset, a great job to shed off the tackles. And the Belen O-line hasn't been great coming to the run. They're at the 34-yard.
Yeah. Sorry for the confusion. They're at the 34-yard line. Sorry, I couldn't see where the ball was placed. Let's see what your Wolverines can do here on 2nd and long.
Same formation as always. But
hand it off. Oh, double handoff. Jay Cueto coming down the field. It takes a nasty hit.
What a hit there. But a good play by Cueto to get some yards.
Wow, your Somerset defense looks to be hitting hard today. Wow, what a hit.
And now it's going to be
Jose looked to get off the field. What are your Wolverines doing here?
Oh, it may have been a penalty for possibly holding. But they go back to the 38-yard line.
There goes Jose back on the field. Wow, what a run by Wolverines, but the referees called them back. Or maybe even, no, it's 2nd and long. Second and 20.
Yeah, I think it was a legal formation since it's a 5-yard penalty, and they went back by 5 yards.
Holding is what we're being told. Hand it off. Danny Garcia looks to find a gap. Gets taken down at the 38-yard line for 3rd and 20.
Yeah, the running game hasn't been working so far. Danny, he's really been struggling today. He hasn't really bricked a big one at all. I think biggest gain is 2 or 3. And this Somerset defense is playing incredible.
Incredible.
It looks like we're going to be ending the 1st quarter as the Wolverines will have a 3rd and 19 as we begin the 2nd quarter. We'll be back with you at the start of the 2nd quarter. the Wolverines face a 3rd and 19.
Look to flip fields there. I didn't know they had to do that since it's not halftime yet. But on your Wolverine offense, looks to be Henry Brumfield joining the offensive line.
He's on the far side of your screen.
Luke Leone on the other side, wide receiver. Jose throwing long to Jay Cueto. Overthrew it just a little bit. Could have had it there.
He seemed to overthrow him multiple times, or throw it high sometimes. So
yeah, lofted it too much.
Really been struggling. And then the only play that they've seemed to do great on the passing game was the bomb, but that was a bit underthrown. And I think it could have been a touchdown if it was perfectly thrown.
Jose's game plan looks to remind me of Tua, but since Jay Cueto is too fast, he can't seem to put it in his hands. Maybe overthrew it a little bit. But let's see what your Wolverines could do here.
Anticipated too much. We've seen Cueto has been a big player on this passing game. Brumfield, close to your screen.
Throwing it again to Henry Brumfield.
And it's caught.
Caught! Touchdown Wolverines! Touchdown Wolverines!
They get a perfect matchup. It's zone coverage. They send 2 deep, Cueto and Henry, and they can't do anything about it. He picks one. Batista throws a perfect throw to Henry, who sees his first offensive snaps.
Henry, first drive of the game, caught for a touchdown. Amazing job by your Wolverines.
And now you gotta think that they're gonna definitely go for 2, try to make it 14-21.
12-21. Your Somerset Panthers still in the lead. Let's see what your Wolverines can do here.
We're seeing the same offense we've seen basically most of the game. But he's gonna run it.
QB run.
He's gonna take it. And
takes a hit.
Down.
Let's see. 2 points.
We said that we wanted to see Batista run the football, be an improviser, get out of the pocket, and he just did that right there.
Amazing job by Jose Batista taking the hit, but got those points when your Wolverines need them the most.
Yeah, it looked like a design run there.
Yeah.
And now, how will this Wolverines defense respond to?
Yeah, it will be.
Offense?
It needs to be. They need to respond to the display, because the Somerset Panthers, they have capitalized on the Wolverine defense, and they just need to make their tackles and find a formation that just takes down the Somerset Panthers offense.
And it looks like there's a bit of confusion on the kick.
The ball is being placed at
that kicker is Avino, a 7th grader.
Yeah, not
Nicholas
Lucas.
Avino. We've seen him only on these kicks do a onside kick, which hasn't worked out well. But can things change for the Wolverines? Things went well the last drive, getting it downfield, being able to throw it with Batista, and they had 2 really big plays.
Yeah. Ball being placed at the 40-yard line. Let's see what Nico Avino can do here.
It will be an onside kick, but a bit high.
A high onside. Oh!
He fumbles.
Oh.
But
and late hit. Looks to be targeting, maybe. Looks to give himself up there. Hit him late.
And the Somerset offense will come on the field. We'll be back in a minute. let's see what the Belen Wolverines can do. And it was a flag. Looks like it was a late hit on Belen. And they're going to start on the 45-plus territory.
In the backfield, QB,
he gives it
another
off to
jet
number 8,
sweep.
and he gets down for a
Amazing job by your Wolverines defense, finally reading their play and stopping them.
Yeah, that's the best play that we've seen so far. 2-yard gain. That's what they need for them to stop the run game. They go with the jet sweep, and Belen with the great defensive play up the middle. The defensive line finally dominated down there in the trenches.
2nd and 7, ball on the 42-yard line. Somerset Panthers on offense, your Belen Wolverines on defense. Let's see what your defense can do here.
While running back in the backfield, it's a fake jet sweep. They're going to throw it to number 2.
Caught.
He's going to get down with a first down with even more, an extra 2 or 3 yards. And Somerset having no problem to move the ball down the field.
Somerset Academy doing a fantastic job on offense. Their plays are going around the Belen Wolverines offense.
Yeah,
Defense.
Yeah, they've been very creative with all the jet sweeps that they've done, the motion, and I think that's keeping Belen on their toes so far in this game.
First down, ball on the 33.
The
Somerset Panthers.
And it looks like it's going to be
offsides.
Offsides.
On your Belen Wolverines.
As the far side looks to have jumped of the defensive line.
Oh, never mind. It looks to be a false start. And the ball is being
moved back.
moved back. Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 15 with 6:27 in the second quarter. 21-14 Somerset. If you're just joining us, the Somerset offense has been incredible today. And the Belen offense has been playing very well other than that first drive where they had a fumble on that first play with
Somerset Panthers shotgun.
Oh, he's going
out wide.
And
missed tackle.
Oh my goodness. It looks like they didn't put a hit on them. I think he thought he was going to go.
Missed tackle by number 4, Nico Arrieta. Looked to not even wrap there. Just try to push him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the reason why that this Somerset team is being able to go downfield. They're not completing the tackles.
Yeah, they're not completing their tackles.
Really struggling so far in this game. I would like to see, for the sake of Belen, better tackling. Since I feel like that's been the main issue today. Whenever they've had some space, they have used it and abused it.
The Panthers are 2nd and 1. Look to get a first down here. Maybe even a 1st and goal.
There's a running back in the backfield.
Handed off. Number 3 breaks another tackle. Another one. Still up. Touchdown Somerset Panthers.
Oh, unbelievable. That was at least 4 broken tackles that I counted. He was going through them, and that is why this Belen defense has been struggling. They cannot tackle. All of Somerset's touchdowns have come on plays where it's been really bad tackling. The first play missed 2 or 3 tackles, a 38-yard run touchdown, the screen, and now this. Belen really got to get their act up with the tackling. And now they're going to take a field goal.
Look to be another field goal. Out on the field, number 12. The left foot kicker. Wow, your Somerset Panthers have 2 different kickers.
Yeah, I think they're using one for
the long kick.
Points,
and
then one for the kickoffs. And Somerset has a chance to make it a 2-touchdown game, 14-point game with this kick. It's a high snap. It's a bad snap.
Oh, what a hit by Danny Garcia.
He saw the
no
bad
good.
Tackling, and he did not want any chance, and he boomed him.
Fantastic job by Danny Garcia.
And we'll be back with you in a moment with Belen offense. Somerset now going to kick off to Belen. It will be the same kicker that we saw for the PAT.
Number 12, the left foot kicker. Let's see what your Wolverine defense can do here.
Yeah, the special teams, Danny Garcia
Henry
and
Brumfield.
in the back trying to retrieve the kick, or are they going to send it deep, or are they going to try to onside kick, which we've seen a lot. They are going to send it deep to Henry Brumfield. He, remember, got the touchdown.
Receive it.
He has some space.
Speeding down the field.
He's going. They cannot tackle him. He's down to the 49-yard line of Belen, and a good return.
Good return by Henry Brumfield there.
Yeah, Henry and Cuerto have been the two
key to your Belen roster. Yeah, completely agree. Let's see if Henry Brumfield will stay on offense here. Number 13 coming off the field for him, Ernie Diaz. And Henry staying on offense for your Wolverines.
We're going to have Cueto out and also Danny Garcia. And it will look as if there also is Chase also.
Yeah, Chase.
There in the back.
Chase the fullback. We haven't seen much of him tonight. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of what Chase is capable of.
Oh, he throws it downfield to Henry Brumfield. And he
almost caught it over the defender's head. Couldn't grab it.
He could have had a mossing job, but good defense by Somerset. Batista missed the throw by a bit. You know, that touchdown, that
underthrew it, yeah.
Was a perfect throw. You know, you really want to pass it so over the shoulder, only when your receiver could get it. Miss it there, but good attempt by Henry as we see how he could be a big role for this team as the Belen is on the 50-yard line with 4:38 left in the second quarter.
Looks to be the same formation as your Wolverines have been running all night. Hand it off to Danny Garcia. Taken down.
Loss of 3. They really have been struggling as Garcia's helmet gets popped off.
Looks to be a flag on the field.
Yeah, it's probably because Danny's helmet got taken off, so it could be a 15-yard penalty. As let's see what the flag is.
Oh, the move to be bringing them up the field. Looks to be a penalty on the Somerset Panthers.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one right there because that's a 15-yard penalty. And that's just a killer for Somerset. They had them in a good position, 3rd and 13, but Belen needs that. They get the freebies in that, and now they have a chance at the 36-yard line, 37, I mean, to score.
Timeout, Belen Wolverines.
We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the matchup, the Belen Wolverines versus Somerset Academy. This is the middle school football game. First ever broadcast of a middle school football game. And right now, Wolverines are down 27-14 at the Somerset 37-yard line. And
looks to be another timeout from your Wolverines.
Could be.
Or
As-
maybe even a Somerset timeout.
Yeah, they go to the sideline.
Well, the ball is placed on the 37-yard line. Let's see if your Wolverines maybe could throw a deep pass like you've seen before to Henry Brumfield, Jay Cueto. The Wolverines have a lot of players that are super athletic and can catch the ball.
The reason the Wolverines got here to the 37 is a face mask penalty by Somerset. They would have had a 3rd and 13, but now they have it at the 37-yard line with a chance to score with 4 minutes 22 seconds in this second quarter.
For your receivers, looks to be Luke Leon, number 23, and that's about it with Henry Brumfield in the backfield with Jay Cueto and looks to be Chase Pugliese.
This is the first play that we don't see Danny Garcia on offense as they give it to Henry
Brumfield
He
takes it down the field, taken down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, we saw a difference there. We've seen Danny Garcia get the ball, play almost every snap, if every. But this time they give it to Henry Brumfield, who's really been the best player on this team other than Cueto. And now Garcia goes back in for Brumfield. But interesting idea to take Garcia out for a play.
Yeah.
And to bring in Brumfield, who we have
A
not
little
seen
change
yet.
up from your Wolverines offense, taking out, looks to be Danny Garcia back on the field. But on the previous play, they took out Danny Garcia for Henry Brumfield, but it looks like Henry's taking a break.
But Danny Garcia this time is wide. They drop it off to Cueto. Cueto trying to make moves. He goes down and he picks up a couple yards. And it
looks
might
to be a third down. Third down, maybe 2 or 1.
Yeah, this is where the offensive line matters, the trenches, and they're going to have to plow through, push through. This is where it all comes down to your running back, and can they do it? I think they got to run inside. I'm not sure about you, but
maybe even a QB run here.
True.
You've seen Jose's stamina and agility. Yeah, the ball is at the 28-yard line, 3rd and 1. Let's see what your Wolverines could do here. We saw that they went for it on 4th down last time. So let's see if your Wolverines could capitalize on this Somerset defense.
2 backs in the backfield. Cueto facing towards Batista.
What formation is that? It looks to be
Batista
Jake Cueto at not tight end, but
and they get right to Batista, and great pursuit by the Somerset D-line.
yeah. It almost looked to be sacked, but threw it away just in time. 4th and 1 for your Belen Wolverines. Let's see, maybe even a run here just to get that first down. But your Wolverines do not look so good on this drive.
I like the play call by them. You know, you have 2 plays, so why not take a chance on one of them, the first one, and then try to bring it home with one of your running backs. You know, I would think Henry should be the guy that should be carrying it, but he's not on the field.
Yeah, I would say so. Henry, amazing job for the plays that he's been on the field. Looks to be bringing it up. Jose in shotgun formation. Looks to be a run here. Maybe even a fake. Fake!
Double reverse.
And
Give it to Cueto.
first down for Belen Wolverines.
Cueto, first down. We've seen that play multiple times. It's worked every time. Cueto has been a big factor, but he's injured.
He's down on the field?
Yeah. Looks like he's injured. And
Oh no, that's going to be painful for your Belen offense.
yeah, definitely a massive blow. We'll see you when this tragedy has stopped. And Cueto taken to the sideline as he will be evaluated to see if he could come back in the game. At the 24, Belenes Batista in the
In shotgun formation.
as he'll give it to Garcia. Garcia bursting free.
Oh!
Finally, a good run from Garcia as he gets some positive yards. It looks like to be a gain of 4 or 5.
Yeah, amazing run by your Belen Wolverines right there. Danny Garcia finally taking advantage and gaining some yards there. Luke Leon coming on for number 8. Marcelo Oliveira.
This is the first time we've seen Belen run it up the middle with Danny, and it works well. And I think we're going to see a lot more of Henry because of Cueto's injury.
Yeah, Henry looks to be on the field at the, let's see where he goes. In, looks to be a tight end spot.
As under center, Batista, he's going to throw it. He's looking, he throws it down
Throws
the
to Luke.
and it's
Interception!
by number 2. He now has a chance to return it. We know he's been deadly on offense.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, what a hit!
Block. And he's down to the 11-yard line. A disaster for the Wolverines as Batista throws his interceptions. He threw it up to Luke, but he could not make the play.
Couldn't make the play.
That really got hurt.
Yeah, that hurts. Looks he almost had it in his hands, but number 2 too deadly on the defense.
Now what would you do if the Wolverines, you're down by multiple scores, they have the ball now? What would you do?
I don't know what your Wolverines can cook up here, but if they read from what the Somerset Panthers have done before, maybe a blitzing play to stop them from jet sweeping. Looks to ran it off to can't see number 3, and let's see if your Wolverine defense could shape up here because they just gained a first down on that play.
Yeah, it looks like it was about a gain of 9 or 10, and there is 38 seconds in the half. Timeout by, I think, Somerset. So we'll be back with you in a moment. .38 seconds. It's a two-minute drill for Somerset as they have the ball at the 24-yard line of Belen. 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield. He's going to look. He's going to run it. It's number 2.
Number 2. Nice hit by your Wolverines.
Yeah, great pursuit right there by, looks like, Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia chasing him down.
Danny Garcia and Nico Arrieta coming with the tackle. That's big for the Wolverines. You can't let them get another big touchdown. And right now, remember, the Wolverines get the ball to start the second half. So that could be a big factor, especially if they, right here, get a stop. It could be a big momentum change.
If they capitalize on this Somerset Panthers, they could maybe have good advantages in the second half of this game. But let's see if your Belen defense can stop the Panthers on this drive.
You got to remember, Somerset uses basically the same players on offense and defense. So they're going to get worn
Looks
out.
to pass.
He's going to throw it
Downfield.
And it's going to be
incomplete.
overthrown. His receiver about 5 yards ahead of the pass. Good defense by the Wolverines.
3rd down, 24 seconds left. Let's see if the Wolverines maybe even could get the ball back before this quarter ends if they could stop the Somerset Panthers on this drive. Because your Somerset Panthers have been playing the ball very, very fast, not wasting any time on the clock.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. If it is, for example, like a short yardage down, like fourth and four, fourth and three, because we know this team is very good running the ball. But if they don't get it, Belen will have great field position.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
probably about 20 something seconds. As it's 24 seconds now. It's 3rd down and 6. In the shotgun.
No, not in shotgun. Jet sweep. Nice hit. Wolverines.
That's shotgun. The shotguns they have under center is when he's right up in the quarterback. But shotguns like when like the center's there and the quarterback. And now we'll see what they'll do. It's a
4th and 5, 15 seconds left in your second quarter. Let's see if your Panthers, we have yet to see them on a 4th down. Let's see if they will go for it or maybe even a punt here.
Yeah, I think this would be a really big decision because if this Wolverine team, stops them on a 4th down, we've seen Henry Brumfield. He is much bigger than a lot of players, much faster. They could throw it up to him, and they could get a big score. And then remember, they get ball in the second half. So
Yeah.
if they could capitalize on these opportunities, this could be something really big.
Panthers have 15 seconds to capitalize, but let's see if your Belen defense could stop him here. Looks to throw.
And it's to be
First
caught.
down.
First down. Going.
Panthers breaks a
And
tackle.
He's going to be out of bounds.
Gets that first down.
On the tackle, Nico Arieta and Ernie Diaz on the tackle. But, it was big that Arieta missed the tackle right at the sticks.
Yeah.
Because now Somerset gets the ball. And right now they have 6 seconds. So we've seen that they've been really good at space. Maybe they draw up a screen pass. And, Belen has really struggled on tackling. So let's see what they can do.
The Panthers offense doing fantastic this game, taking advantage of your Belen defense. Let's see if the defense could maybe stop the Panthers from getting
He's throwing it
downfield.
And it's
Caught! Or maybe he went on the bounce.
But it will not matter because it is the end of the first half, 27-14, and it is Belen will get the ball back in the second half when we start. Welcome back to the game. 27-14, Somerset leading. Belen will get the ball in on this next drive. Noah, who do you think has been the most impactful player for Belen so far?
I think the most impactful player for Belen so far has been Henry Brumfield. Henry Brumfield has done everything from special teams to wide receiver to running back. He has definitely gotten the most yards. Probably next to him is probably Jake Weto. But
He's in.
let's see what he can do now receiving the ball. Henry Brumfield taking it down the field. Breaks a few tackles. Gets stopped at the 41-yard line.
And also, who do you think has to step up their game if Belen has a chance to win?
I think possibly Jose Batista. Jose has not been playing that well so far. He's dropped a few passes. Sorry, no, not dropped. He's probably overthrown a few passes, underthrown. He just got to get that perfect throw into his wide receivers. I think the Welland offense could be in a one-touchdown scenario if maybe one of Jose's passes got through for a touchdown.
Yeah, especially the one that they got the interception at the end of the half. Belen is running with one in the backfield. That is Chase. He's going to throw it deep downfield to Henry, and he's going to incomplete, and Henry couldn't track the ball. And I didn't really think that was a bad throw. It's just Henry really couldn't track it.
Yeah. Maybe if Jose maybe threw to the inside of Henry instead of the outside. But let's see if the Wolverines offense could capitalize on this Somerset defense.
Coming in is Marcelo
Oliveira.
and
Coming out is Luke Leone.
so let's see what the Wolverines do here. And, a big shot on the first play. You'd like to see it as they have two backs in the backfield. It's Daniel Garcia and it's Chase. He's going to fake it to Garcia. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get taken down. And
Hard
the
hit.
pursuit of the Somerset defense was there.
As we said before, your Somerset O-line and D-line have been flipping back and forth since the roster doesn't look too big. But their O-line and D-line both have been showing out. No, it doesn't seem to be losing that much stamina. And their D-line just to be powerful, big. As you can see, number 55, tallest man on the on the D-line.
Yeah, we've seen that Somerset has been destroying them in the trenches, but I think, it was a play-action pass. You got to have good blocking since play-action means it's going to be longer to throw. It takes more time to get into the motion, and they couldn't do anything there. And Belen under center, again, it's the same formation we've seen all the time. They're going to give it to Garcia, who flips it back to Henry.
Taking it up the field.
Down to the 45-yard line. It's 46.
No, yeah, 45.
It looks like it's going to be a gain of 1. And Belen, sorry, not gain 1, a gain of about 5. And Belen is going to have a 4th and 8.
Hopefully your Belen offense could maybe get a deep pass to maybe Jake Weto, or as one of the receivers that we haven't seen so much, Luke Leone. Luke Leone was the receiver who almost caught the game touchdown at the end of the second quarter, and it got interception.
I think that Cueto is injured, and they go in the same formation as normal. It's 4th and 8. They completed a 4th and 9. And he throws it to Henry. And
Henry getting that first down.
It's a gain of 10 down to the 43-yard line. Batista rolling out and throws a rocket to Henry.
As we said before, Henry has been showing out this game, playing well. Looks to on the roster here, doesn't say that he's a starter. So Henry has been showing out, getting his spot on the field, and it's looking like Jake Weto is injured. So I don't think we might be seeing him this game. But maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, it looks if Cueto is out, we see him on the sideline with the helmet off. If he is out, you're gonna have to have other guys step up, as it is going to be a run to Garcia. Garcia plowing through the defense, and he is down for about a gain of 2 or 3. He hasn't really gotten going yet. What do you think that Belen has to do to?
I think I don't know to be honest. Their offensive line has not been doing so well with the blocking. Maybe Coach Appa could maybe get a screen scenario going, or maybe
Definitely.
yeah, probably maybe even pass it behind the line of scrimmage, fake the defense out, and maybe even a wide receiver throw the ball to Henry Brumfield in the backfield.
As it looks like Luke Leon is going off the field. He was the one that almost got the touchdown, but it was an interception thrown by Batista. It's going to be one running back in the backfield. That is Chase, the fullback. Batista under center. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it to
Oh,
Henry Brumfield, but it's a bad
did not throw that well. If Henry might have caught it, could have gotten a few extra yards there. 3rd down with 4 minutes and a second remaining. 3rd and 8 for your Belen Wolverines offense.
I like Belen's thinking the start of this half. Get it out to your playmakers and try to get them in space. We've seen, especially that play. We saw the run by Danny, but that play, especially trying to get Henry on a place where he could have some room to go make some moves, but it just hurts that Batista misses that throw because that would have been such a positive gain for Belen. But now it's going to be a 3rd and 8.
Was that a timeout call by your Belen Wolverines or Somerset Academy? I'm pretty sure it was Somerset Academy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Somerset Academy, just trying to refocus their defense and possibly get a stop on the Wolverines on this 3rd and 8.
It's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 41. 1, 2 in the backfield. It's Daniel Garcia and Chase. Henry is the tight end. Batista is going to give it to Garcia, who gives it to Henry.
Henry
Henry
finds a gap.
and he takes it down.
Might have gotten the first down there.
And it looks like that will be
A first down as the referee is calling.
Yeah, great job by Henry right there. We've seen that play work almost every time with Cueto, with Henry. I think that's the 4th, 5th time they've done it. As we see Cueto on the sideline doing drills, that may be an indicator that he'll be coming back soon.
Yeah, that would be great if Jake Cueto could come back into the game. But you know what? Your Belen offense seems to be running similar plays to the ones they've seen before. I have yet to see a quicksand play or maybe even just a straight long ball to Henry.
And they run it to Dan Garcia.
Takes
right
it up the gap and gets stopped.
2 yards. I said that they hadn't run it up the middle, and that didn't really seem to work. But, positive gains is good for them.
As we said before, their offensive line has not been blocking so well. Coming off the field looks to be number 78.
Which is
Santiago Mendez. On your Wolverine offense, Jose Batista at quarterback. Luke Leon may be staying on. No, Luke Leon coming off the field. Seva Carabello at the center. And for your wide receiver, it looks to have number 8. Number 8, Marcelo Oliveira.
as they throw it
To Henry. It's caught. First down. Amazing job from Henry Brumfield getting that first down. As we said before, leading impact player for your Belen offense.
That's the same exact play that they got on the 4th and 8, getting it to Henry on that cross route, and he's able to make the catch. Great throw by Batista. And Belen's been driving it downfield. It hasn't always been pretty, but it's been a long drive. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. They're chewing up the clock. Getting the Somerset defense tired. Maybe the running game is going to be good because of that.
Let's try to see a touchdown on this drive from Jose Batista. If they can, they could capitalize on the Somerset defense.
Batista.
Looks to be taking it for a pass
Oh.
to, I don't even know who
I
that
think
was
it was Henry
intended
Brunfield.
for.
I think it was a bit miscommunication. I think Brunfield got out of his route too late. Batista expected him to be at a place that he wasn't.
Yeah, that's just miscommunication from your Belen offense. Jose could really be doing way better than that. But it also looked to be, as Henry was being guarded by two of the Somerset defenders, maybe even get a extra receiver for your Belen offense to maybe fake the defense out and just throw a nice dime to your Belen offense.
It seems like that they've realized that Henry has been tearing up this defense apart, especially this drive. And the last one we
Looks
saw.
to be Luke Leon on receiver on the wide. What is that call?
It will be a timeout, Somerset,
Yeah.
on a 2nd and 10. And we will be back in a minute. Welcome back to this WBLN middle school game presentation. 14-27. It's a 2nd and 10, just off a Somerset timeout. We have Batista under center. Batista
Looks to throw to Henry, going for the touchdown, breaks a tackle,
bursting,
breaks another tackle,
and goal.
gets the, oh, he's out at the one.
But he's fumbled.
Oh, it looks to be
And it looks like it could.
was that a, no, that wasn't a fumble, right?
He might have fumbled. It could. It's a touchback. So now
Touchback, wow.
So now Somerset will have the ball at the 20-yard
Wow.
line. That's a killer for Belen. They were on a stunning drive.
He had that at the 1 yard line, and they just gave it up.
Yeah, that's really big for really this game because Belen just chewed all of the third quarter left. There's a minute 25 seconds. That was over a 6-minute drive, and now it just seems like almost all hope is lost because it's going to be very difficult for this Belen team to come back from that, especially right at the goal line.
Yeah, looking at the Somerset offense have been fantastic this game. They've brought out the big guns and just been passing it long and somehow catching the deep passes, getting lots of yards. At the beginning, we saw the jet sweeps and the Belen defense just can't.
Struggling to tackle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's been the main issue this whole game. And it looks like it will be an ISO formation, a fullback and a running back in the backfield. They'll give it to the running back. They're going to pound the ground.
And
Number 8,
takes it up the field
free.
through the
He
gap.
has some room to go.
Oh, and he gets
down
tackled.
To the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
A massive play from Somerset. And you hate to see that after Belen. The running game working. And that is going to be troublesome since we don't have much of this game left.
Yeah, that's going to be terrible for your Belen defense. Amazing yardage from the Somerset Panthers. Somerset Panthers have been just finding ways to just get around this Belen Wolverines defense. Let's see what the defense can do here. We haven't seen zones from your Belen defense. Looks to be blitzing the game.
It looks to be that we've seen a lot of run plays, so I think that they've been trying to attack that since that's been the main issue. So that's how I think that they're doing. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a screenplay right here as they're in the shotgun. A running back on the far side. And there's a fly. It looks like it's going to be a false start.
On the
Somerset
Panthers.
Somerset will have a 1st and 15 at the 45-yard line. Belen, this is a crucial stop as there is only 53 seconds in this quarter. So it feels like, you got to get a turnover here.
Yeah, the Belen defense needs to step up their game, maybe get even a sack here because we haven't yet to see a sack from
Definitely.
your Belen defense.
And it looks like a player is limping on the field. He's going to run.
QB
It's a
run,
quarterback.
missed tackle from
Designed
your Belen
run,
defense,
and he's going
and
downfield, and he
trips
up,
on
dives to the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. But that's just really bad.
Who did he trip on?
I'm not sure. Maybe he just dived down.
Possibly.
There was 3 Belen Wolverines in front of him, but you saw a missed tackle right there, right at the beginning of the play.
Yeah.
It would have been a loss of 2 or 3, but it's just unexplainable of what happened.
Yeah.
And they gotta, like what we've been saying, get their act together. They gotta make sure to complete the tackles. We saw one play, them giving up in the middle of the play. You gotta play it's the whole game, and they haven't been doing that.
Let's see what's going on here.
It looks like they're
A timeout or
end of the
quarter.
So Somerset will get the ball in on the 20-yard line of Belen when we come back. Somerset, they snap the ball to number 3, and he gets taken.
Missed tackle!
He's still
Are
on
you
he's
for
still
real?
Going, and he gets about a gain of 13 to 14. That is a killer. They had him again for a loss, but
that's unfortunate. He was limping, and they could just not take it to the floor.
Yeah,
that's terrible effort from your Belen defense.
Yeah, that's been the problem this whole game. We've seen it all the time. All the touchdowns, all the big plays, really everything has been because Belen cannot tackle on this defense. They've been really struggling right now. As they change the QB, maybe going for a run, as that's what they do.
And
he
breaks a few tackles,
he goes to the
flag
side,
on the play,
down,
touchdown, Somerset Panthers.
But it could get called
Holding.
back for holding as number 3, Iggy Dunez, is on the ground. And it is a holding, so 10-yard penalty.
And that touchdown will be taken back.
So they'll have the ball at around the 19-yard line, and then they'll work from there. So, Noah, what do you think Belen should do? Because they're in a really tough position. What do you think Belen should do right here?
Right now, I just think Belen should just try to get the sack. As we just saw, the Somerset Panthers, they switched their QB out, maybe looking for a QB sneak to one of their wide receivers, actually number 5, who's being lined up. But let's see what they can do here.
Number 2 in motion.
And
He's gonna throw it deep.
fumble!
Out of the hands, and it will be an incomplete pass because his hand was going forward, but it slips out.
And so that would be
an incompletion. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 19-yard line with 7:14 to go. Stops the clock, so that's big for the Wolverines. Now, if Somerset gets a field goal, it will still be a 2-possession game. if Belen gets both of the 2-point conversions, which they try anyway. So, all hope is not lost for Belen.
Yeah, I completely agree with you here. Let's see. That was a weird play because the QB seemed to be looking to throw it, and then it just came out of his hands.
Oh, he's bursting 3, making some moves, and he's still on his feet, and he's down to the 10-yard line. A jet sweep. We've seen that multiple times from the Somerset defense.
Looks to
and
be
he's down
a first
to the 11.
First down for your son. Oh no, third down, third and goal.
Third and goal from the 11, actually from the 10, and it's a big play coming up. You have to think that they'll be going for it on 4th down.
I guarantee you, maybe even a field goal just to get better advantages.
Oh yeah, but if you go for it on 4th down and you score a touchdown, this team goes up by 3 possessions, and if you go up by 3 possessions,
the game is over.
Yeah, basically. Belen, they do the onside kick, so they still have a good chance if it's a 2-possession game if they can recover that onside kick.
Seems to be clock is running. 6:20 left in the game. The Somerset Panthers have been really running the ball here. Quick possessions. Let's see what your Wolverines can do.
As they look to
for
throw
a pass.
He's going to throw downfield, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. And Somerset strikes again.
What a catch.
Number 4 with a great catch over the Belen players. And Belen really struggling on everything, defensively and offensively. And now the PAT to put it up to a 20-point game. And that has to be a killer. But they're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 21-point game. So it'll be 3 touchdowns.
They would be looking for the 2-point field goal here. 2-point
conversion.
2-point conversion.
As they have to sprint a man onto the field. It's a miscommunication.
Oh, it looks to be.
It's going to be a running back, but you see the big.
Oh,
it's going to be a run by the quarterback.
Oh, can't get the.
And it's going to be a touchdown.
Mistackled from number 4, Nico Arrieta. 2-point conversion made for your Somerset Panthers. And as we just saw, we just can't tackle. Nico Arrieta, as we just saw, cannot. We haven't seen him in the game make any tackles. Just can't get a grab on the Somerset Panthers.
It is 35-14. We'll come back to you in a moment when Belen is going to get the ball next.
Going back on the field for your Wolverines, Jake Weto will not be joining us in the 4th quarter. It looks like he's on the injury table, medic table. Looks to be getting evaluated from the team trainers.
It looks like Nico Arrieta is in that for kicking returning instead of Danny Garcia.
Oh,
and
he can't
drops
grab it.
He drops it, and he waits for a second and goes.
Oh, it takes off!
He has some room down to the 50. Still going on his feet.
Oh, big tackle. Great return from Nico Arrieta.
Return. It was almost a disaster, but he turns it into a great play.
Let's see if your Wolverines can get one more touchdown in here before the quarter ends. Nico Arrieta, fantastic run on the kick return.
So yeah, if you're a Belen right now, you have to be aggressive. You can't lay back, run all the time. You can run it, but they gotta throw it with Batista. We've seen that a lot. We saw that in the drive, the first drive in the second half. So let's see if they'll do it again. I think I'm looking for right now number 7 Henry Brumfield, and Nico Arrieta is in again on this play, and also is number 23
Luke Leone. Let's see Jose in under the snap. Let's see if he could maybe hand it off to the fullback, Chase Pugliese. We haven't seen much of him. Referee whistle.
And
2 months players on the field.
yeah, they had 12, so
Henry Brumfield coming off for your Belen Wolverines.
it looks like that Arieta is in for Daniel Garcia. We've seen a lot of him, but now, they got to make big changes. Garcia hasn't really been playing amazing today, so Arieta can fix that.
I haven't seen Danny on the field as lately. I can't seem to point him out on the bench either.
And number 33 coming in, Ben Portela, a 7th grader, and he will be in the slot on your far side. We have Batista under center.
With Chase Pugliese in the backfield.
Batista
looks to
looking
be throwing.
He's a throw down
quick
field.
and nowhere near the receiver.
Yeah,
I have no clue what was going through his mind right there.
Intended for number 13, Ernie Diaz, and that's just a...
He threw it way too quick there. He had. Do you think he had time there? Or
I think he had time.
I think he had
rushed
time
a
there,
bit
yeah.
too much because before, we've seen the defensive line get on him immediately. The offensive line struggling. I think he overestimated how fast the defensive line would have got there.
Your Wolverines have 5:25 left in the game. It would have to take a miracle for your Wolverines to maybe even tie this game up.
Well, we do know that Belen likes to do the onside kicks, so that is a possibility.
Maybe if they score here, get the onside kick, score again, get the onside kick again, and then score within 5 minutes of this game being over.
Yeah, that'll be very challenging as Ben Portela goes off the field. He was in for one snap. And
looking at your Wolverines offense, we have Jose Batista, Chase Pugliese. Looks to be Danny Garcia back on the field, and Ben Portela
he comes back on the
coming
field.
back on the field.
He doesn't. A lot of confusion.
And
from
delay
Ben
of
Portela.
game.
Yeah, and that is a timeout from Belen. A lot of confusion with Ben Portela.
Who's coming back on for it?
Yeah, and then they have 10 players. You got to get another guy. Ben goes out, goes in. It's like very confusing.
Yeah, the Wolverines need to step up since they have 5 minutes left in the game here.
Yeah, they haven't been good at all when coming to personnel and stuff. They have been flustered, and I think that's another big reason why they are down in this game. And I would like to see, as a Wolverine fan, more of Henry Brumfield, and it is confirmed. Jake Cueto will not be returning in this game, so that's a big loss for Belen. But other players, they're gonna have to step up, and I think Henry Brumfield is gonna be one of them.
Yeah. So Henry, the only man coming back on the field for your Wolverines, at least be joined by the rest of his teammates. Hopefully a deep pass to Henry Brumfield in the end zone, but Jose has just not been showing out.
Daniel Garcia is not in. Nico Arieta and Marcelo Olivia are in.
Chase Pugliese too. Let's go, Chase.
Under center, Batista.
Oh, good block!
Block by.
Throws it long.
Oh,
To
David.
Henry. Oh!
He drops it. Awful.
Oh, he had it in his hands.
That was what Belen needed to get
Oh,
rallied
no.
up, and that was their chance. They needed to score quick. It's now 3rd and 10. This is gonna be very dangerous territory for Belen.
For your Wolverines. Yeah. Your Wolverines could maybe score one more touchdown in this game with 5 or 4 seconds left. 3rd and 10. Maybe go for a long throw again here.
Yeah.
I think it's up to Jose to do what to pick what plays next, because it doesn't seem like he's going back to Coach Appa for his decision.
Like what he did before. Now I would like to see more of Batista running it, because we saw one play, and that was the 2-point conversion which they got, and Batista he's gonna throw it, and a lot of confusion with number 26 Chase Pugliese. He wasn't looking for the ball. That is not Batista's fault.
4th
right
down
there.
and 10.
I think this is this is the play. This is the game right here. If Belen can't do it, they're gonna lose.
Thank you. Yeah, let's see if your Wolverines could. I don't know here. I'm pretty sure the game.
Right now you have Henry Brumfield is in.
Who's
Ernie
number
Diaz is also in. Coming in also is
Aleco Gonzalez for the first time in the game.
and also number 26 Chase Pullers. He's coming back in
For
with that.
Danny Garcia,
Yeah.
doesn't look like
Yeah,
Danny.
he just had that problem, but let's see if he could rebound if they give it to him. And
Yeah.
it looks like it is gonna be the same formation as normal. Batista looks, he's gonna throw it.
And another,
oh
he's
my
not looking at the
goodness,
QB.
The same play back to back, and the same result.
And now the
back to back.
Somerset
And
Panthers
Somerset will have the ball now.
get the ball.
That is just
Unfortunate. Two
communication
plays
issues.
back to back.
Same
Chase
play.
and Jose just cannot connect.
Yeah, like you gotta get that down. You know, that's basic stuff. You know,
Yeah.
they've been doing much bigger, better things, and to not just understand like where the pass is going, look back. It's 2 straight plays. It could happen once, but twice. That is not good. In Chase Pullers is playing on defense though, with Nico Arieta. Henry Brumfield is also playing. And Belen also has deep number 24 Andy Garcias. And right now, I think it's to be big on the Belen defensive line. They gotta take this game over. And right now, the whole game they've been struggling. What do you think they have to do?
I completely agree with you here. Your Belen defense could maybe get a stop here, and then your Panthers take it long, breaks a few tackles, takes off.
Oh my goodness!
Cannot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Gets
was
pushed out of
bad
bounds.
tackling.
Unfortunate.
Something that you don't want to see for Belen, even though they took him down. Got number 24, Andy Garcias. He didn't even try to make full wrap tackle. He was trying to push him out. Good thing though that Henry Brumfield was there. That just shows this team. The whole game they haven't been making good tackles.
Yeah.
They haven't been breaking down, and that's I think a big reason.
Yeah, that's
why
what's going
they're
on.
losing.
That's what's been going on the entire game for your Belen Wolverines. They haven't been tackling, and the Somerset offense has just been ramming through their defense.
So Noah, what would you do here in this situation?
Maybe go for a zone since blitzing has not been working. Take it up the gap
Oh,
for
and
a
it's going to be a
touchdown.
for Southwest number 11. Another Southwest touchdown. It's 8, sorry.
Somerset touchdown. Took it up the gap for the running play. The Belen defense cannot capitalize there. For Somerset, they might be going for a
Field goal. Yeah, it looks like
yeah,
it's a field goal. Take out the place kicker. And that was just really poor by Belen. Leave the middle wide open. They've been able to run it. Somerset basically has been able to do whatever they want offensively. They haven't scored only one possession, and that was a possession that it ended the first half that they only had a minute for.
And the field goal is good.
And
4 for 5 for your Somerset kickers. That one block that Belen had was by Danny Garcia, and we haven't seen him on the field in the fourth quarter as much
as before, since he really has been struggling. I don't know why he's not playing, because we see somebody in the injury tent that
could be him.
Yeah, because it is not.
Jake Cueto looks to be standing, but it could be.
Yeah, and I don't see him on the sideline, so that could be the reason why he is
Danny.
not playing.
Maybe probably got injured on a play.
Yeah, it looked like they didn't go away from Danny at that half. So the whole really game. So I think he's probably injured is the best thing.
Coming out for your kicker, Lucas Avino he's been great. kicking it far, but no, sorry, not kicking it far. He's only done an onside kick the entire game. But let's see what he can do here on this
Somerset
kickoff.
will kick it off to Belen. They have Henry Brumfield and Nico Arieta returning the kick. Changes to 42.
What?
And
Somerset looks to be kicking off, and Henry Brumfield and Nico Arietta in the backfield.
yeah, right here, Belen has to get a big play, try to get the momentum going, and really, it's been rough today. It's 3 minutes 6
Has
seconds
been
left.
rough.
You know, Belen hasn't really been playing great. So right now, I think that now it's just been rough.
Seba, what have you thought was the biggest pain for your Belen scoring opportunities? What do you think
Scoring
has been?
opportunities, I think it has been the missed throws and miscommunications. There's been in the first half we saw many missed throws, as it will be a kick to Arieta, and Arieta has some room to go, and he's keep on going. He's down to the 36-yard line, but back to the question. Batista has been great throwing the football today, especially in the first half, and then the miscommunication, I think, was the biggest thing, and has been the second half, especially just highlighted by this 2 missed throws from Chase. Not throws, but 2 miscommunications from Chase Pullers and Batista.
Yeah, that was a great one. A great run from Nico Arietta to take the Wolverines to the
35-yard line.
35-yard line. Your Wolverines look to be maybe just trying to score another touchdown here with 2 minutes left in the game.
As we see Chase is out of the game. We've seen him every offensive snap. This is the first one he's out. We have number 34 in Andres Cadea, 7th grader, in at wide receiver to the near side. Batista, he's going to throw. Batista looking.
Trying to throw long.
He's going
and
to throw
he can't.
and he misses it. Misses a throw.
Under
throws
pressure.
it at his foot. That throws it to Ernie Diaz, who we've seen multiple targets from him, but he hasn't really made an impact on today's game.
Who, Ernie Diaz?
Yeah.
I mean, Ernie has been showing great hustle, but he just can't get the ball thrown to him well. He looks to be open on most of the plays, and just the offensive line for the Belen Wolverines has been really bad. Like, we cannot block at all for the runs or the QBs.
Number 9, AJ Montenegre is coming in. Another 7th grader. They're putting in the backups sometimes. And Arieta out wide on the far side. Batista, he's looking. Oh no, it's a run to Arieta. Arieta bursting free. Arieta down to the 24-yard line. Good trickery from Belen. But it needs to go. They need to go quick, as there's only a minute and 45 seconds left in this game, and that the clock is running.
Great run by Nico Arietta right there. But it just shows that this game could be over for your Wolverines. And they're just keep on putting in their backups with number 94, Marcelo Perez, coming into the game for your Wolverines.
Yeah, I think that it's been a really rough game so far for Belen, offensively and defensively. I think offensively they've found sometimes, they've driven down the field, but they haven't completed it. They've struggled to score when they need to. That's I think is the main difference for the offense. As Batista under center, he's gonna throw, and it is incomplete, dropped.
Who dropped that?
It looks like it's number 13.
13. Ernie Diaz.
And I was just saying how he hasn't made a big impact on this game. He hasn't gotten any great balls, but you got to catch that one right there.
You have to. That was at his chest.
Perfect throw right there.
It is second. Oh, no. That would be 3rd down and 10, correct?
second down.
Second down and 10.
59 seconds exactly.
And
So
Alejo Gonzalez coming back on the field. Looks to be at the wide receiver spot.
and he's gonna go out far on the far side of your screen. Brumfield on the tight end. Batista under center. He's gonna look. He's gonna roll out to the right. He's gonna pump fake. Batista throws it to
Hop
Henry.
Henry.
Henry's going.
Henry going for the touchdown.
Henry's gonna
Touchdown Wolverines.
Henry in the end zone. A touchdown with 42 seconds left. And Belen strikes once again.
Fantastic job by Henry Brumfield there. Just a fantastic route running and great eyesight from Jose to lock in and drop it right into the hands of Henry Brumfield.
Yeah, it was also a great play by Brumfield. He cuts the whole field to the side and finds some great room. And like you're saying, the vision from Batista, but also the vision from Brumfield to find an open lane and to go in for a touchdown.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think Henry Brumfield. Oh wait, did they take him back?
Oh, it looks like it will be called back.
Wow, they called it back.
Oh. Holding penalty.
That's unfortunate for your Wolverines.
100%. You had a big score. Get the team up.
In my opinion, just run the exact same play over again.
But it does not look like they are because they're not in the same formation.
But Henry on the
Wide.
wide left. Jose looking for Henry. An interception.
I think Jose thought that Henry was going to be running a bomb and to the outside, but Brumfield went more to the inside, and it was not a good throw by Batista, who missed him out to the outside, and it was an interception.
Yeah, that's just sloppy offense for your Belen Wolverines.
And now Somerset will have it with 26 seconds left. All they need to do is kneel it to finish this game. It's been a valiant effort by Belen, but the missed tackles. And what else do you think has made them lose this game?
In my opinion, they just need to practice more on throwing. They don't even need to throw it long. That's the thing. They need to throw it shorter. In my opinion, Jose has not been playing the best. But Henry has just been playing fantastic, playing great offense, and just catching whatever balls get thrown at him.
Yeah, as Belen pulls most of their starters out for backups.
And Somerset will take a kneel.
And this game will be over. Belen loses on a middle school WB Len presented game 42-14. I am Sebastian Fernandez, and this is
Noah Perez. We thank you for tuning in and have a good night.